Welcome to the Solomon Show.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is doing well.
On today's panel, we have Gabriel, and we also have your host, Solomon. Now let's get right into it. Welcome back to the Summer Sessions Getaway, because there ain't no summer like a Farewell Larson Euro summer. Let's start off with the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, remember who checks on you when you get a little quieter. Those are your people. Now it's story time. All right, what's our next story?
What does it mean when my boyfriend doesn't talk to me for over a week? It means you gotta go.
Yes, I mean, look, I've said it before. The silent treatment thing is not healthy. It's a type of emotional abuse. So if this is the way you guys are fighting, forget it. I can tell you, I've seen people do this like when we were teenagers. But when you get to your 20s, it's like, come on, guys. Like, really? I've never had that personally in my life, and I would not tolerate that at all. Um, I can say that there's people in my family that use that as a way of punishment or whatever, but it's just, no, it's not good. To go a whole week without talking, just break up, call it a day. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to do this in front of your kids and ignore each other? It's going to look so ridiculous in front of your children. Forget it. No.
Some people do.
What, some people do that in front of their kids? Yeah, I know, and it's ridiculous. It's setting a horrible example, and you look like goofballs. Forget it. I mean, look, you're supposed to be setting an example for kids, right? So as adults, you talk things out, you work through the problems. You're teaching the kids to run away from their problems. You don't do that in life. It doesn't get you anywhere. Mm-hmm.
I'm 21 female and my boyfriend is 21 male. We've been dating for a while now and we've had our hiccups here and there in the relationship.
Okay, time out. You've been dating for a while. You're 21 years old. You're right smack in the middle of college, almost ready to finish. You need to finish with flying colors. This is going to affect the rest of your life. Like I've said before, I don't recommend dating till you're done with school. I really don't, because some people, when they have breakups, it really affects their studies and they can end up failing their classes. I'm telling you this from experience, okay? Like, I almost failed my HIV course, which is ridiculous. Like, me of all people, that should be easy A. So, just telling you guys, it can really affect your schooling. I don't recommend dating, at least not seriously while you're in school. It's a big time no no. But if you guys have been together for a while, it kind of makes me wonder what your priorities are. That's number one. And number two, this not talking for a week, imagine you're trying to take your final exam with this kind of stuff going on. You're going to be super distracted. It's just not worth it. Cut it. Finish up your schooling. It's only a year more. You'll be done. And then you can date whatever and deal with all the drama you want to. But right now, your focus should be school. Mm-hmm.
Last time that we spoke was more than a week ago when I was telling him I was hurt from something he did and he didn't reply. I wasn't even mad. I made sure to let him know that I was just hurt. I was just hoping we could talk things over and smooth things out so that we can both know how to show up better for each other in the relationship. After I sent the text and was waiting for his reply, he went on to wish a mutual happy birthday in the group chat and never responded till today. He's been posting WhatsApp statuses and everything, like he's very unbothered. I'm just feeling emotionally neglected in this relationship. I'm always asking him to make time and make effort, and if it feels like I'm begging for love. Does he not care? Why is he like this? What's happening? Do you think is
Okay, I need to time out before I answer your questions. Let me first say that guys and girls make time for what's important for them. Doesn't matter how old you are in life. People make time for what's important. He's not making time for you. He's not addressing your feelings. He's ignoring you for long periods of time. Like, I don't know how it can be any more clear, any more obvious. Look, you're very young. Okay, so just listen to people that care about you. Okay, I care about you. I'm telling you right now, he does not care about you. He's in the prime of his youth. He's probably fooling around, going out, having the time of his life, second guessing things. I'm too young to settle down. You know, that usual straight person ideology, because this is what we do. Boys will be boys, right? In society. So let's fool around, get 10 million people pregnant, and oops, I can't take care of them. Oop, I did not a child from here, child from there. Da 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 da. Look, this is what society has created. So I'm just telling you, girl, finish up your education, gain your independence. That will be your path to happiness in life. And after that, you can date whoever you want to. More about this in words of wisdom. Anything else?
Should I read the last question?
Yeah, go ahead. Start with the questions. What's your questions for me, girl? I'm here.
Whatever you guys think is really going on, or just tell me honestly, no filter.
Okay, well, I just did my share. He's exploring his options and trying to string you along and have the time of his life, plant his seeds, have his babies, and forget that they even exist. Uh-huh. What about you?
I think they both just need to grow up.
Grow up and grow apart, because this is too much. Good luck to you, girl, but I really hope you listen to my advice. I'm telling you, remember what my favorite aunt told me: your first love will never be the one that you settle down with. So just keep that in mind. I think now the universe is telling you it's time to move on. So listen to the universe and move on. Good luck and take care. Now it's time for another quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is: the more grateful you become, the less you need life to be perfect before allowing yourself to feel happy. Appreciation creates joy long before circumstances become ideal. Now it's story time. All right, what's our next story?
Am I right or wrong for being honest and telling my DIL?
Oh, DILF?
DIL.
Oh, daughter-in-law. DILF. Whoops. Whoops. I had too much coffee. Okay. Oh, let's talk about crazy relationships. Okay, daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law.
That they're not ready to be a parent since she cannot drive.
Wait. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Why can't people just write the whole thing?
Am I right? Or
Am I right or am I wrong for being honest and telling my daughter-in-law that they are not ready to be a parent since she cannot drive?
Oh my gosh, you want to be a parent and not drive? All you gotta say is, what if there's an emergency? You need to take the child to the hospital. Okay, they can say, "Well, call 911 ambulance." My experience in 911 is not good. Like, you got to be really careful, you guys, because they're so short staffed. Like, you may have to wait an hour or more. I'm just saying. If you don't believe me, ask a police officer or emergency worker. I'm serious. Like, even at work, I've asked officers, like, if like there's an emergency, like you call 911, like we're in immediate danger or something, like what do you recommend? And they've told me, just exit the premises, get yourself to a safe place, like outside to your car or something. And if you have time, then call 911. But honestly, like we're too short staffed. Like nobody's going to come anytime soon. So just save yourself. If it's seconds or whatever you need to save yourself, get to a safe place. And then if you have time, call 911. Like I'm really glad that companies now, they're having training for like active shooters, other types of situations like that, because it's really scary. It's becoming more and more common. It's like daily now you see that there's an active shooter somewhere. So I'm glad that they're making employees aware. And, a lot of people joke around about it during the trainings and stuff, but it's serious. I mean, I have good street smarts, but not everybody does. So you got to keep that in mind. Like if you're joking and you don't have street smarts, good luck. You're gonna be the first one to go. Just saying. So, all right, let's see what happens. Not ready to be a parent because she can't drive. Okay.
I may be an ass here, like a huge one. We live in the USA and driving is very important. The buses are not great in the area. I met up with my daughters and daughter in law like once a month to get brunch or to do something fun. This is about my daughter in law, Kelly. And overall, I thought we had a pretty good relationship. Kelly cannot drive. She has anxiety and refused to learn for years.
You know what? Time out, time out, time out. Look, part of driving is part of becoming an adult. Okay. On the West Coast, they're in California, you said?
No, they didn't. They did not
Okay.
say.
Well, if you're in the mid US or West Coast, you have to drive. You have to learn how to drive. On the East Coast, it's okay because their subway systems are a lot better public transportation. There's taxis, all that kind of stuff. That's okay. But on the West Coast or mid US, forget, especially mid US, oh my gosh, because it's like all rural stuff. If you have tried to call Uber, forget it. I was saying hi because there's another set of YouTubers we're gonna do a collab. So yay, stay tuned. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, it's just not good. It's not good. And not just that, can you imagine? Oh, 911, my kid's all blood. Oh, not 911. We're calling Uber, my kid's all bloody. And then the Uber driver sees you, like, oh, yeah, no. Like, well, I don't want somebody or vomiting. Can you imagine? Like, you have somebody going crazy, some kid vomiting all over your car. I'm not letting you in my car, right? Ew. Or they're sick. Oh, I need to take them to the doctor. The Uber driver comes up and they're coughing their brains out. You hear the pneumonia, all the phlegm and gooey stuff, and you're like, oh, no, 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 next. Oh my gosh. Right? I'm not letting you in my car. I don't care if Uber driver or not. You're not getting in my car when you're nasty like that.
I think that's one of the risks that are, you know, just common sense when you join Uber. That's one thing that you have to keep in mind, and just ensure that you are human and help when there's people in need. They have features like you can build them for cleaning. You can do the carpet cleaning for the whole car. You build the person.
But it's a huge ordeal. My coworker just showed me a video this week that this they do Ubering on the side, and this couple was in the back seat, and they were getting really crazy fighting and stuff. And she said, "Guys, you guys need to calm down. Like this is too much. Like stop fighting. Like I'm trying to concentrate driving. We're not even on the freeway yet. Like I can't be driving freeway, and you guys are fighting like this." So did you know what happened? The woman in the back took the tacos and smeared it all over her face, and they got the drinks and poured it all over her car. And then they took another drink and splashed it all over her, and she was crying, the driver. And she's like, "What are you doing? Like, this is how I make my living. Like, I'm supposed to work a couple hours tonight, and I can't now. I'm soaked, and my car is. This is how I make my living." It was really sad, you guys. So I don't buy that. Like, oh, this, well, like, oh, whatever. I'm the martyr of the universe as an Uber. I'm not nobody's martyr when it comes to that. That's your business. That's your livelihood. People can get really crazy. Or there's that one case where the passenger was drunk and then beat up the driver and stuff, and he ended up being some big corporate guy and ended up getting canned for it. But you got to be careful too as a driver. You can't just let anybody in your car. No way. You'd be okay with me just letting anybody in my car like that?
Then just don't Uber.
No,
It's very
I don't
simple.
think that's the
If
answer.
you're
I think
unwilling to be helpful and be humane, then just
no,
don't do
no,
it.
no, no. Everybody needs to respect everybody, okay? It doesn't matter you work in McDonald's, if you're the CEO of a company or whatever. You give everybody respect because that's how we have a good world. Everybody needs to treat each other with respect and be kind to one another. That's what the show is about. I'm tired of seeing those videos of people throwing the drinks at the fast food workers, throwing the french fries at them, or that nurse that poured the boiling soup all over the worker's face. Like, no, enough is enough. I'm not okay with that. This is where we can agree to disagree. Everybody needs to be kind to one another, period. That is what the show is about. If everybody's kind to the Uber drivers, then fine. I'll be more open-minded and less paranoid. But until then, no, I need to protect myself too, because especially if you have a family, you owe it to your family to come home to your children in one piece because you're their provider. They're depending on you. So no, I don't agree with that one. Uh-huh.
My son drives her basically everywhere, and when he can't, I step up and do it. Ubers are very expensive here, and money's tight on their end. Over the weekend, everyone met up to go on our favorite to go to our favorite dinner spots. My son couldn't drive her, so I picked her up and drove her. Everyone was having a good time, and Kelly mentioned that they were trying to get pregnant. I was shocked in the news but didn't say anything. The conversation moved on from there. When I was driving her home, Kelly asked me why I made a face at dinner. I guess I made a face when I heard the news. I told her it has nothing to do with it, and she wouldn't let it go. After she asked for the fifth time, I told her that I just don't believe that she's ready to parent since she cannot drive. I'm literally driving her places right now since she literally can't get to places without help. I asked her, what is the plan when my son leaves for travel for work? Hide in the house all day? Question mark. What if there is an emergency or the kid needs to go to the doctor? Have me take you to places or Uber to places that they cannot afford? This is a huge argument, and she called me rude.
Time out. Time out. I'm telling you guys right now, this girl, if she is not from the poo poo buffet, she is definitely poo poo buffet material. Being able to drive is a basic life necessity. It's no different than being able to wipe your own butt after you go poop. Okay? This is a basic life skill. I would not have this talk with this girl because she's poo poo buffet material. You might as well save your breath, save your time, save your energy. Have this talk one on one with your son. And I'm telling you, to be 100% honest, it's 50-50. Okay? You could tell your son, look, son, I love you and I want you to have a good life, but I want you to know that it is very difficult to be with somebody that does not drive. You're young, you have a lot more time and a lot more energy now, right? So it's not going to bother you as much driving her around, but give it 5.
Now it's time for another quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, be with those that bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. Now it's story time.
You're young, you have a lot more time and a lot more energy now, right? So it's not going to bother you as much driving her around, but give it 5 years, 10 years. You're really going to resent her. It's going to be a lot of problems. You're better off getting with somebody that is stable, that is rock solid, that's a complete person that can drive, aka wipe their own butt, aka be a functional adult. It's not cool. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your future children. You need to get somebody that can carry their share of the work. Not good. And if he goes with it, great. And if he doesn't go with it, then you need to set your boundary too about driving stuff around and da 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 da. And if he says, well, mom, why aren't you taking me da da da? You say, son, it's not that I don't want to help you. I am helping you because I'm showing you that your person is not 50%. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to everybody else that should have to wipe her butt. It's not fair. If she poops, she needs to wipe her own butt. I don't ask her to wipe my butt, right? So therefore, she should wipe her own butt, right? Okay. What else?
I think there's a bigger issue here
Uh huh.
because if they cannot afford an Uber ride, then how are they going to afford a child?
High five. Yep, exactly.
They have no business having children. If you cannot afford a child, then you shouldn't bring a child to this planet.
It's nice for once not to have the horns. I'm always the bad guy. He can be the bad guy today. I'm just gonna like sit in the sun and enjoy this view.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not fair to the world. It's not fair to the child. Just don't do it.
I agree. I agree. Mom, for making the face. I don't fault you at all. And honestly, I've been there, done that. You need to talk. You can message me. We can talk. Or when I start my live sessions, you can chime in too. But yeah, I agree with Gabriel 100%. I just didn't get there yet. But I'm glad he he threw down the double card. I'm tired. I'm going to be the green angel today. Pink. I want to be the pink angel. I'm the pink angel. Uh huh.
This started a huge argument, and she called me rude and that I don't see her as an independent adult.
Yeah,
My
because you're not. Like, what do you want me to say? You're independent? How are you gonna be independent? You can't drive anywhere. What are you gonna do?
my points were the same, and she called me a dick and that I don't see her as an independent adult.
You know what? If she called you that word, you should tell your look to your son right away and be like, really? Really? This is who you want to have a kid with? That's how she talks to the mother-in-law, and I'm the one paying for her Uber. Okay, that's the things I get. This is her gratitude. And you should be like, little girl, I really suggest you apologize right here, right now, like, because your life is about to change and not for the better. Okay, like you don't burn your bridges. I'm here helping you, and this is the things I get. Use that kind of dirty sewer talk to me. You are from the poo buffet. Uh huh.
My points were the same. Oh, sorry, I already read that. My son called me asking to apologize to her. I'm basically saying that having a kid is a good idea. I just don't think it is at all,
Oh
and
no no no
she
no.
needs to hear it.
No, okay, then if your son is taking her side, then he clearly doesn't see it. He's in la la land. So this is where you set the boundary. Like I said before, then you tell your son, you know what? Okay, fine. I will apologize for telling you guys the truth, but I want to set the boundary now so you can't get mad at me or whatever later. Fine. I apologize for telling you the truth, but moving forward, don't ask me for any favors. You are choosing to make an adult decision to bring a kid into this world when you can't even afford the basic necessities of life. So don't ask me for stuff later because it's not fair to me, it's not fair to your child, and don't get mad at me later when I snap back because you guys want things from me, taking food from my mouth, money from my bank account when you're not even ready for it. So if that's the case, you want adult decision, you deal with adult consequences, but leave me out of it. You cannot get mad at me anymore. Fine, I'm gonna apologize. But yeah, moving forward, she better watch her poo buffet mouth with me because I'm gonna have the poo buffet fly swatter handy. Okay.
They should try a foster, see how that goes, and then
No.
it's not gonna work, and then they will see the reality.
Foster children are not pets. They're not toys or whatever. Don't, they're bad parents. If you're a good parent, you bring kids in a stable environment. So they're crummy parents, and that's a compliment. They're crummy parents. So you don't play around with kids. You're dealing with people's lives. You want something, go adopt a rock. Really, you can't even afford the paint to paint the rock. You can change the rock's color, change as matte underneath. Go get a job. Go drive to the store. Do what you need to do. Get your colors. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. That's so sad. Poor future children. What else?
That's all.
That's it. I'm not gonna say good luck to you guys. I'm gonna say good luck to the mom. Like I said, mom, not just you, mom, but all the moms out there, whatever, the parents. If you need help or whatever, I have people reaching out to me all the time, like not just on social media, but in real life. And they've all told me I should do something like this to reach out to more people. But if you need help or whatever, you are more than welcome to write into me, whatever. If you want to keep it private, that's fine too. I'm going to eventually have live sessions and whatnot. We could talk about things, but it's super important for us to bounce ideas off each other. I know that the parent child thing is super complicated. There's a lot of different crazy variables out there. I'm sure there's stuff that I've never even encountered in my life or seen, and that's great. We can learn from each other's stories. That's the whole point of this show. So if you have issues and stuff, do not be afraid to reach out for help. And when you reach out for help, reach out to somebody that is a reliable, trusted source, somebody that cares, somebody that's genuine, somebody that's loving, i.e., me and Gabriel. If you're not going to reach out to us, reach out to somebody that you can trust and somebody who cares and somebody that has a brain, please. Okay?
Well, I just thought about another angle as well, because the excuse for not driving is anxiety. One, are you following up? Are you seeing what the issue is? Are you seeing a therapist? And two, If you have such anxiety over driving, what's gonna happen with the baby when the
Exactly.
baby's nonstop
That's what
crying
I
all
was gonna
night?
say. Yeah. If you think driving is anxiety, sweetie pie, you have no business at all even thinking to have kids because that is the easiest thing in life is a driving thing. Okay. Wait till other things. You have a mortgage, you have rent to pay, you have bills. You don't have your mother-in-law that you're talking to like a foul beast in your life to help you. Imagine when the adulthood becomes real. No way. I don't think so. Then that's anxiety. Oh, no, 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 no. I am having anxiety from knowing that you exist. Okay, knowing that the Poo Buffet is still alive and thriving and in business. No.
And they don't even live in LA traffic.
That too. Yes, yes.
So what
There's no
anxiety can you have?
excuse. There's no. It's just excuse after excuse, and then they get married. Then she's gonna treat your son like trash, drain all the money, kick him out, get child support and on to the next. It's the same sucker again and again and again. Da 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 da. The salary is always the same. Good luck, mom. Like I said, I'm here for you. You need me? Let me know. Take care.
Now it's time for Solomon's Words of Wisdom, Summer Sessions Edition.
Hi, everybody. So for today's words of wisdom, I want to elaborate more on something. So in the past, I mentioned many times that to find happiness in life is through independence, right? And you get that independence through your career. That's why it's so hard, it's so important for you guys to take your education seriously. But let me explain that a little bit more, okay? Think about it. A lot of times people they get in relationships out of dependence, right? Codependence or oh, I need you to pay the bills because I don't work. You pay the bills. I need to stay with him even though he treats me like beep. I need to stay with him because what am I going to do? Right? There's always that fear of, oh, I'm going to be alone. What am I going to do for money? Blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Everybody has it within them to work hard, to do good things, to be successful. You just got to put the time and the work in. So I wouldn't even worry about that part. You got to look at the big picture. You need to be happy. Do you want to spend your whole life being miserable? No. So therefore, study hard, work hard. I know a lot of people that went back to school later in life. And honestly, people say it's hard, but it's not. I'm telling you right now, it is not. I did it too. I did some more courses as an adult and whatnot. Because when you're older and in school, your brain works completely different. When you're in school, you're young, you have a lot more free time, a lot more time to waste. So you can goof off, fool around, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I got time to study, I got time to study. But let me tell you, when you're an adult, you don't have that kind of time anymore. So when you're in class, your brain is like a sponge because you know this is the first and only time you're going to hear this because you don't have time to study later because you got to go to work. So you are going to be laser focused, and what they say is going to stick in your brain and it's going to click, and you're going to be thinking about it in ways that you didn't think of when you were younger because you're relating it to real life experiences, real life examples, and it's going to make so much more sense, so much faster for you. I don't know, like that's my experience. Learning as an adult is way easier. But, anyways, going back to what I was saying earlier, if you think about it, if you have a good career and a good job, if a guy treats you like trash, you're going to be like, bye. I don't need you. I'm good. I'm good on my own. I'm making my own money. Da, 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 da. Like, I don't need to depend on you for anything. Like, I can be good on my own and I am going to stay on my own till I can get somebody that's worth my time. So, that's what I mean. Your career is super important. So when somebody gives you something or you feel like you're in a relationship that's not worth it, just walk away. It's that simple. Just on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I've said it before. A lot of my friends have made jokes or made fun of me, like, oh, you have so many boyfriends, I can't even keep up with their names and da 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 da. And I tell them, wait, no, no, you got to clarify that because it's not that I'm a slut or whatever. It's just I'm not going to stay in a relationship that's not worth it. So I'm just going to move on to the next. I'm not like other people. I'm not going to drag out a relationship for years if I see it's not going anywhere. The person doesn't treat me right. No, I deserve better. So I'm just going to move on. So that's what I'm saying. Study hard, work hard, have your career, and that's going to open up the doorway for you to finding somebody that is worth your time and worth spending your life with because Time is something you can't buy back. So dragging out a waste of time relationship is going to become a regret in your life. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you. So, any other questions, comments? Let me know. I'm here for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Be kind.
That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to always be kind to one another. Take care.